If you enter TMT in this search box, the command prompt will appear. I will start this. Then the command prompt screen started up promptly. Looking at this closely, it clearly shows version 10.0.22 3.13958. Depending on the specific version of Windows 10 or Windows 11 you are using, the numbers that follow version 10.0 might vary, reflecting different updates or builds, but the initial number 10.0 should be identical to mine. So, Windows version 10.0 sets as you sets, which means that the Windows 11 operating system I'm currently using is actually built upon the Windows 10 framework. This is the Terada Club YouTube channel. Windows 11 is an enhanced and upgraded version of Windows 10. The version 10.0.22631.3958 that you saw in the opening can be confirmed as the Windows version displayed when you check the system information in the command prompt. Just to be sure, let's display the Windows version information by pressing the Windows key plus the R key. It's exactly the same as before, 2026313958, no changes. Then the question arises, is it Windows 11 or Windows 10? Windows 11 is a brand new operating system released on October 5, 2021 as the direct successor to Windows 10, bringing various new features and improvements. It has been decided that way. What is new and noteworthy is that both the design and functionality have been significantly improved. It is widely said that significant improvements have been made, particularly in the user interface design and overall system performance. Although it has issues, I find it to be an easy-to-use OS. The main issue we are encountering here is the number 11. To keep it brief, as the intricate details are quite extensive and numerous, the version number of this Windows 11 installation is 10.02263133958, and the final version of Windows 10 is 22H2 with an internal version of 10.0.19045. Both versions 10 and 11 internally follow the same 10.0 format for their versioning system. By the way, the official version number of Windows 7 was actually 6.1. The successor to Windows 7, Windows 8, was released with the version number 6.2. Therefore, the number currently displayed in the command prompt is, as internal information of the OS, the version information for the Windows OS is 10.0. The current software build number assigned to this version is So it turns out that 11 is not a new OS from Windows, but rather an upgraded version of 10. Windows 11 and Windows 10 refer to the official product names that are printed on the packaging of the software. In other industries, the basic content is essentially the same, but with a few slight modifications. It feels like they just made it look like a completely new product, doesn't it? I'm sorry for the rough analogy, but it's essentially the same kind of thing we're discussing. We are using different roles to facilitate understanding, so please keep this in mind. Therefore, the Windows 10 operating system product has become quite outdated over time. I tried to make a few adjustments, but it didn't work as planned. So, to make the overall experience more impactful, let's go ahead and change the package to Windows 11. We enthusiastically promoted it as an entirely new and innovative product. We are both misunderstanding each other, aren't we? However, internally it remains stored as version 10.0xxx. However, that would indeed be problematic in terms of accurate ingredient labeling. We made it so that you can easily understand important components like version numbers and detailed build numbers. It depends heavily on the version information of Windows and the type of command prompt used. When I visit a convenience store, I never really look at the detailed ingredient list on food packaging, but I think I'll be much more careful from now on. And the version number specifically refers to the program's features and the development period. Depending on differences in the versions of the library modules being linked, it specifically refers to the given numerical value, the current 23H2 and upcoming 24H2. And as for the specific build number, it shows the detailed sequence of updates, improvements, and fixes within a specific software version. Furthermore, compilation refers to the program that converts source code into machine language. It is converted into a specific format that computers can understand. In other words, it is transformed into a machine-readable language. And build refers to a series of processes that include compiling. It means creating an executable from source code. The build process includes compiling code, linking libraries, and other necessary steps. In other words, compilation is a part of the build process. The build indicates that this is a later stage in the development process. Even now during Windows system updates, currently updating the software from build number XX to the latest build number XXX. The build number specifically indicates how many times the software has been compiled and built within a particular version, such as version 10.0. In the dev channel of the Windows Insider Preview program for advanced users, I'm curious about the build number for Windows 11 version 24H2 being changed to 26120. In other words, it was Windows 11 version 22H2 22621 and Windows 11 version 23H2 22631, both belonging to the 2206 series of updates. Windows 11 version 24H226122 suddenly jumped from the 22600 series to the 26000 series, surprising many users and developers. There may have been a significant change in plans within Microsoft recently. It is quite common for software that is consistently updated through regular updates to be distinguished by version number rather than by name designation. For example, the app called OBS, which I am currently using to record this video, has recently been updated from version 30.1 to the new version 30.2. And as we've been discussing, Windows also has version numbers. The current version of Windows 11 is 23H2, which was released recently, and the next version, expected next year, will be 24H2. However, this is also a part of the name that distinguishes each version within the overall name of Windows 11. Furthermore, there were circulating rumors suggesting that Windows 12 would be released in 2024. However, this is just a speculated name, so the operating system might simply continue with version 10.0.x. It is unclear whether the version will be labeled as 10.1.xxx or 12.0.xx. Or they might even drop the Windows name altogether and release it as a completely new operating system with an entirely fresh branding and user experience. I find it incredibly interesting and thought-provoking. The Microsoft event Build 24, which took place from May 21 to 23 this year, was truly an AI festival showcasing the latest advancements. Most of the presentations at the conference were related to Azure Cloud Services and artificial intelligence, AI, and many seemed to be specifically geared more towards developers and experienced programmers. I think it's fair to say it's aimed at the general public, but we have recently announced an exciting new brand called Copilot PC. However, there was no specific mention of the next Windows version. Therefore, it is unclear whether the name Windows will continue to be used in the future. However, the next version of Windows, which is tentatively named, will likely emphasize cutting-edge AI technology advancements. The key point to consider is whether AI can effectively be used locally for various applications. Copilot Plus for PC requires hardware acceleration provided by either NPU or GPU. And Copilot Plus PC is attempting to operate it on a portable PC. The current Copilot performs inference using a cloud-based service called Microsoft Azure. Experts anticipate that AI technology will be broadly usable locally in the near future. Because as AI technology becomes more widespread, its overall usage rate will likely increase. No matter how many resources we allocate to Azure, it will never be enough. The key highlight of Copilot Plus PC right now is its release tracking status. Recall needs to accurately recognize and process a large amount of text contained within screenshots. If you try to achieve this solely in the cloud environment, The current chat functionality available with Copilot is simply incomparable and outstanding. Since a large amount of inference data will be required, the communication volume will also become enormous. The recall is a technique that can only be effectively executed locally. Microsoft was really flustered with the unexpected software glitch this time. I believe the original plan was to take more time and introduce the new AI features gradually at a manageable pace. What I would like you to remember here is this fact. In the dev channel of the Windows Insider Preview test version, users can access early features and updates. The build number for Windows 11 version 24.12 has become 26120. The Copilot PC, which has recently been released, is currently only available on computers equipped with Qualcomm's advanced Snapdragon Exo series. The AMD Ryzen AI 9 series PCs, which were officially released on August 1st, offer impressive performance features. The Intel Core Ultra 200V series, codenamed Lunar Lake, is scheduled for an official release on September 4th. The installed PCs are also scheduled to be adapted to the advanced Copilot PC model with the year-end software update. The version of Windows installed on the system is 24.8.2. The 24.8.2 will be released for PCs with 23.8.2 installed previously, but they will not be certified as Copilot PCs. Even if it's a high-performance PC equipped with an Intel Core Ultra, which already has an integrated NPU, or an AMD Ryzen 7000 or 8000 series processor, the outcome remains the same. This is because the official requirements for the Copilot PC clearly state that an NPU performance of over 40T is necessary. Therefore, while the version name remains the same as Neo H2 across all devices, the specific build number for Copilot PC may differ from that of other PCs, indicating variations in the software's installation or configuration. Even if it appears to be the same, Copilot Plus won't work if it can't be powered on in the first place. This is likely Microsoft's marketing strategy using AI and Copilot as an enticing bait. But I think there will be a significant difference in the future between PCs that can process AI tasks locally and those that cannot. As of now, the adoption rate of Windows 11 is approximately 35%, indicating that a significant number of users still find Windows 10 to be sufficiently adequate for their needs. Thank you for watching until the very end, and great job everyone. This time, we thoroughly examined how Windows 12 might turn out, especially considering that Windows 10 and Windows 11 are essentially the same internally, with only minor differences in their interfaces and features. It also touches on the emerging technological differences between AI-enhanced PCs and traditional non-AI PCs. I would be very happy if you could share your opinions in the comment section below. By the way, I've recently started thinking that they should have kept the name Windows 10 and waited to release the name Windows 11 until the launch of Copilot PC, which would have marked a more significant milestone deserving of a new version number. Wouldn't this approach have been more successful in marketing and better showcase the new Windows features and innovations compared to the current presentation of Windows 11? At Terada Club Channel, we consistently provide the most up-to-date information about Windows. If you're interested, please subscribe to the channel and check it out. And if you found this video helpful or informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.